watching the tape. And they're off. And setting off in a detached last is Pointed and Sharp. It's the Pertemps Industrial Handicap Hurdle. Challenger Series qualifier. 0 Shades of Grey leads towards the first over the 2-mile trip and leads Moabit over it. And 20 lengths between 0 Shades of Grey and Pointed and Sharp. Moabit 2 lengths back in second. It's then 5 or 6 to Diable de Civola, a yellow jacket on the outside of Super Sid and Adrian Heskin. Another 3 or 4 then to Eddie Morris, the pink jacket ahead of Apples and Pierres, and Pointed and Sharp is another 6 or 7 lengths back in last place. On the turn at the end of the home straight, and 0 Shades of Grey, whose last 4 wins have been over 3 miles, is keen to make this a good gallop and is doing so under Trevor Whelan. 3 lengths in front of Bryony Frost and Moabit in second place. And then it's 8 or 9 back to Diable de Civola in third position, about a length ahead of Super Sid. And then it's a couple more back to Eddie Morris and Apples and Pierres, and Pointed and Sharp is just a further 2 or 3 behind those. But they are well stretched out behind 0 Shades of Grey, one of a few in here taking a drop in distance this afternoon. And 0 Shades of Grey is about 5 lengths in front of Moabit now in second place, but he gave that hurdle scant regard and knocked it flat. And Super Sid, Apples and Pierres and Pointed and Sharp all took advantage of that and went through the gap, as it were, as they now run on towards the second flight in the back straight. 0 Shades of Grey leading Moabit, who's about 6 lengths behind the one in front, and a similar margin ahead of Diable de Civola in third. And then Super Sid 4. Eddie Morris is racing alongside Apples and Pierres, and Pointed and Sharp is still the back marker. Coming towards their 4th obstacle, the last one in the back. And again, he's flattened a hurdle there, 0 Shades of Grey. Leading Moabit in second place. So he's jumped 2 of these 3 hurdles in the back very poorly, but he's got a clear lead from Moabit in second. Stands at about 7 lengths with the same back to Diable de Civola in third place. Super Sid is in 4th. And then Eddie Morris in 5th place. Tom Scudamore, Bridget Andrews on board Apples and Pierres, and Micheal Nolan on Pointed and Sharp, who's now starting to pass a couple of horses, Pointed and Sharp, who came from an unlikely position to win his novice at Worcester back in November, and is starting to make some headway today. Apples and Pierres has dropped back to last. So the gap between Moabit and the other 5 has closed, but 0 Shades of Grey is still leading by about 6 lengths on this turn into the home straight. This Pertemps Industrial Handicap Hurdle, a Challenger 2-mile qualifier for the finals day at Haydock at the end of March. 0 Shades of Grey leading towards 3 out. Moabit in the mauve is still in second place. Pointed and Sharp is pushed along to go third. Then Diable de Civola, Eddie Morris. Super Sid has dropped out very quickly. Apples and Pierres is past him. Here is the third last. And it's 0 Shades of Grey is being hauled back now by Moabit, who's still held together by Bryony Frost in second as they run towards 2 out. Diable de Civola squeezed along in third. Pointed and Sharp is backpedaling again. Eddie Morris is then in 4th place. That time Moabit took over, still going well Moabit, and leads to Diable de Civola going second. 0 Shades of Grey the far side. Apples and Pierres going into 4th place. Moabit is still the leader as they now run inside the 2 and head down towards the last. Diable de Civola in second. Lizzie Kelly chasing Bryony Frost, but looking to be chasing in vain, as it is Moabit coming to the last. Apples and Pierres is staying on for Bridget Andrews, challenging for second. Moabit comes to the last. Moabit safely over to Apples and Pierres and Diable de Civola. It's going to be lady jockeys 1, 2 and 3 here. Bryony Frost leading them home on Moabit, and Moabit is a clear winner for Paul Nicholls. First time Bryony had ridden the horse. Second home, Apples and Pierres, and in third place was Diable de Civola. 0 Shades